This is Flip the Strip on News Talk 840 KXNT.
And thank you for coming back to Flip the Strip with Mark and Melinda. Now, in a story that we broke wide open earlier today, the fact that it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. We broke that. No one else had that but us. But we are getting into the spirit here, and we're joined in studio by Joey Ryan, better known as Joey the Leprechaun. Now, Joey has been in commercials, America's Got Talent, and if you look up Joey the Leprechaun videos on YouTube, you'll even see that he once boxed Santa Claus. These are all true stories, right, Joey?
They are all true.
What?
I threw it down on Santa. Threw it down, and then I was on the naughty list. But I was on the naughty list already, but I was even more on the naughty list.
Now, I need to know, how does one become a certified leprechaun like you? Are you just born that way?
You're just born that way. We actually.
What were your parents like?
They were leprechauns, but we do have our own village. So if you're born in the Leprechaun Village, then you're a leprechaun.
Is it like an RV park? Like what
No.
I got a lot of
like
questions.
A Hobbit village?
This is an authentic Irish
Is it like a
leprechaun.
Smurf town? No.
Well, I guess although we don't
blue.
live in mushrooms.
No one's blue and no one lives in mushrooms.
No one's blue, but we do have our own village. You can even look this up. All right, it's called the Cooley Mountains, and it's in Ireland, and it's our nature preserve.
Now, do leprechauns have a rivalry with the Smurfs?
Well, actually, we've never met. I've never met a Smurf, but we do have a rivalry with Christmas elves.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
What about a Hobbit?
Tell us about those dirty scoundrels.
The Christmas elves.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, that's how you determine if between a leprechaun and a Christmas elf is who's good and who's naughty. And the leprechauns are always naughty. And, of course, the Christmas elves, oh, so good. We're helping out Santa, making toys, making sure people are on the good list and on the naughty list. Well, I guarantee you, the leprechauns are always on the naughty list.
You seem to have a real complex with Santa. You've got he's like your public enemy.
He really
number
doesn't
one.
like Santa.
You don't like Santa. You don't like those elves.
Well, Santa gets a whole month
Yeah.
Basically.
of holiday.
Christmas
you hate
decorations.
December, don't you?
And then people
He gets hired for every gig. From now to-
yeah. But leprechauns, it's like one day out of the year, and you know what makes me so mad about Santa as well?
Tell us.
People, they dress up as Santa, but you don't see authentic leprechauns running around St. Patrick's Day, do you? You got everybody saying, oh, I'm Irish, I can drink, and they wear green, but that's it.
So I gotta ask. So do leprechauns drink like we do on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah. Well, why do you think you only see a leprechaun one day out of the year?
He's hung over the other 364?
Correct.
I knew it.
Joey, what's your preferred drink on are you beer guy? Are you beer leprechaun? Are you a Guinness leprechaun? Are you because Guinness isn't beer. Are you a whiskey leprechaun?
Well, it's
everything.
It's everything.
You start off.
You start off with an Irish coffee.
Joey the
and then
Leprechaun,
you just work your way up.
He does not discriminate when it comes to St.
Ooh,
Patrick's
an
Day.
Irish coffee sounds good right about now. I'll put a little pep in my step for the rest of the show.
I mean,
But
Joey's
I
not doing
digress.
that for you right now?
He does. No, he really does. Joey, you want to go and get some drinks after the show?
Yeah, of course.
See, well, so you do drink on days outside of March 17th.
Well, no. Well, if I'm here, I'm drinking.
All right, that's right.
If I'm awake, I'm drinking.
I love this. I love everything about Joey the Leprechaun right
I
now.
do too.
Yeah,
Joey
yeah,
the
yeah.
Leprechaun also has merch.
Yeah, Joey the
Do
Leprechaun.
you
he has
sell
merch.
this merch, Joey?
I do.
It's on your website?
You contact me on my website, and I'll hook you up with some Joey the Leprechaun merch.
So, Joey the Leprechaun, you were on America's Got Talent. Tell us about that experience. What did you do there?
I was on America's Got Talent. I do want to emphasize the word briefly, all caps, briefly.
Fair enough.
So
It's because you already won Ireland's Got Talent, right?
well, I won Leprechaun's Got Talent,
right.
and then they discovered me, and then I went to America's Got Talent, and that was the end of the road.
You were in a Allstate parody commercial as well.
I was, yes.
What was that all about?
They were selling, Allstate insurance. The woman wrecked her car, and then a shark came, and then a leprechaun, me, tried to kiss her, and then Jesus came.
I mean, if I had a
That was a
nickel for
mixed
every
bag.
time, if I had a nickel
was a
for
mixed
every
bag.
time I heard that story,
Wow. Who else could have come to the table that wasn't there? Who else could have been there?
I mean, there's so many people. I
Liza
mean,
Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli. I mean, why is Oscar Goodman not there with a martini in hand?
Oscar should have been there.
I mean, he should be in everything. He should be in everything.
So where are you going to be on St. Patrick's Day, Joe?
Well, I'm going to be, I'm going to be in California at multiple events in the San Diego area.
Like it was very cloak and dagger. Like he doesn't want us to know where
He
he
doesn't
is.
really want us to know what he's doing.
I
Do you
know.
take pictures with adults and children during this event, or do you? Is it more like it kind of like a Santa setup?
Well, I take pictures with adults mainly, not many children because
It's not really a kid-friendly holiday.
They're not out. I would not say most children are out drinking on St. Patrick's Day.
Let's hope they're
And
not at the
I'm
bars.
drinking.
Let's hope
They were raised unlike me, apparently.
Although I did see one child one year, and he knew who Captain Morgan was.
He certainly did.
Maybe he was confusing him with Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the
No,
Caribbean.
he said Captain Morgan.
Wow.
Now, Joey, really quick, tell us I guess as folklore says, we're supposed to get 3 coins or something like that from you. Is that?
Well, if you catch a leprechaun, you get 3 wishes.
Well, you're here, so we caught you, right?
Yes, but that only
How do you
applies
catch
to.
a leprechaun? Can we go back to that?
Well,
What do I need to do to catch a leprechaun?
I guess people have a variety of methods.
Is that Leprechaun Bumble?
It's people have a variety
You
of
just
methods.
say Leprechaun
Is there a
Bumble.
Leprechaun Bumble out
You
there?
swipe right on
Actually,
Leprechaun Bumble.
Actually, I will confess that's probably the best way to catch a leprechaun is for a female to give me her phone number or home address and invite me over in the evening. Well,
I feel like this just got creepy. I think. I think this just got creepy.
I feel that a leprechaun, there might be a swipe left, swipe right service for leprechauns.
I think
a
that's
dating
a $1
service.
million idea. Why don't we start that?
What are there female leprechauns out there?
there are, of course.
And
Do you only date female leprechauns, or you date actual humans?
No, we can't inbreed, so
Oh, okay.
of course we.
you
we-
look for others
Yeah,
outside of them.
yeah.
Okay. Outside the
Interesting.
leprechaun genetic pool.
Right, exactly.
So
I feel like this interview has gone totally off the rails.
it has
Totally off the
completely
rails.
gone off the rails. What do leprechauns eat?
Well, we usually eat Irish food, so corned beef cabbage, potatoes, beer, potatoes.
That sounds like what
More
Mark.
beer.
That's
More
what Mark
beer.
eats, except for the beer part. That's
Yeah,
exactly what Mark
I put
eats.
wine in there usually.
Mark is a wine drinker, but
Yeah, do leprechauns drink wine?
Very rarely we do. Usually the wine is French. There's no French leprechauns.
Well, Melinda and I just went to Napa a couple weeks ago. I mean, that was in America. Are there American leprechauns?
Well,
I mean, you're in America.
right. We're the leprechaun father sends all the leprechauns out on St. Patrick's Day to all across the world, and each region gets their own leprechaun for the day. So this year, I'm in San Diego. That's where I was sent.
Now, are you going to be replaced in Las Vegas with another leprechaun, or are we just leprechaunless?
Well, no. Actually, you do have a leprechaun. here in Las Vegas. That's why I cannot be here during St. Patrick's Day.
Well, we should have had that leprechaun
Yeah.
on the show.
No,
Where's that
I feel like
you
we're
don't.
getting
No,
hosed
no,
right
no.
now.
Why did we get the
With the San Diego leprechaun?
You're like the beach fun in the sun leprechaun. I want the gambling late night leprechaun.
No,
I feel like I got hosed here.
No. He's a bit older, and he's not as fun as I.
He's
a cudgely old
Well,
mudgeon.
we're gonna test you out after the
we're
show. Mark and I, we're gonna take you to get some
We're
Jameson.
gonna take you out.
We're gonna get some Guinness. We're gonna get some corned beef.
Before we do that, we're going to cut to one final break before we go drinking with the Leprechaun. We got more show for you. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Flip the Strip on Newstalk 840 AM, KXNT.